dad jokes? All right, dad jokes, here we go. Dad joke. People ask why I don't write poems about my father. I say I don't write about things I know nothing about. Boom, dad joke. Dad joke. All right, 3 men walk into a bar, a pastor, a plumber, and my father. The bartender says, hey, don't you have to get back home to your kids? My dad says, nope. Dad jokes. Knock, knock. Not my father. There you go.
No, there's a lot that I related to. Definitely a lot of like mental health issues in my family, and just hearing that just so eloquently worded, he really does a beautiful job.
I'm not even being biased or even hyperbolic when I say it's one of the best things I've seen as far as like a live performance. And seriously, it's like one of those next level type of things. And I'm happy to have seen it live.
I wanted more affection as a kid. My mom's kind of affectionate with us now because we're grown. But we didn't really get that coming up, and I want to change that cycle, right? I want to break all those stigmas about men and affection. You know what I mean? So I kissed my son on the forehead, on the cheek. He's a kid right now. He's a toddler. But I kissed him first time he peed in the potty, all by himself. At six, I'm gonna kiss his scraped knee when a bike ride becomes a bull ride. He'll get a peck atop of his head every day before school. I'm gonna kiss him the first time a person he puppy loves dogs him.
Man, that probably was one of the most powerful things that I've ever witnessed. And it definitely was a touching experience to hear him be so vulnerable and open about it. So it's amazing. You guys should check it out. It's definitely an experience that you'll want to witness with a man in touch with his feelings, about family, about support, about trauma.
Right? And when a flood breaks from his eyes, I will kiss him dry at 17. I'm gonna kiss him before prom and tell him he's gorgeous. 18, give him a smooch before he graduates. I kiss my son because, well, honestly, it's because kids are always kind of embarrassed when their parents kiss them, and I just really, really love embarrassing my children. I kiss my son because I kiss my daughter, but that's not a poem. Because we're expected to kiss daughters. Cradle, coddle, give them all the affection, but not our sons.
Roscoe was excellent. It was refreshing, even though he was talking about a very real subject, trauma. It was very refreshing to hear it in this light, very candid, because no one is talking about it in this way. And I see this on a bigger scale. I see this on a national scale.
We punch our sons in the shoulder, in the chest. Yo, you man up. Yo, you go hard. You be a stone, a wall, but not like Stonewall Rebellion 1969, because see, that would be gay. You know how scared fathers are for their sons to be gay, to be anything different than their assumptions, because we are lied to. We are lied to and told that gay means sensitive, or that sensitive means soft, or that soft means feminine, or that feminine means weak. Fathers are expected to chisel their sons into gargoyles, these sculptured monsters, and make concrete of their depression, their sexuality, make their emotions a fluid, forgotten center. I kiss my son because my mother couldn't kiss me, because my mom had to be a dad. I kissed my son because my dad was never around to kiss me or hold me or tell me I'm beautiful, not that he would have anyway. I mean, he comes from a time where manliness gets cut from affection, and patriarchy has always pulled the strings, making men these hyper-masculine marionettes who boulder their fists and grab their crotch or try to puppeteer women. Masculinity so fragile, but held in the hands of men who only crush and violate, but not my son. He would not grow up in that crater of manhood that I am still climbing out of, where the threat of emasculation is an earthquake looming around every shaky compliment, where even a hug is a tremor, where I love you is a fault line dividing men, where fathers won't even embrace their son's cheek for fear of cracking his face like crust, where the male ego gets built like a castle, but could crumble with just a kiss.